What's up, guys? I had a very slight issue. I started recording, got like 5 minutes into it, and then I realized that the recording wasn't picking up my microphone. We had a couple things happen. We found a couple more anomalies, uh, and we had a couple complete. We had this one. It was like a solar ship, but it was really primitive, but it had some like interesting engineering designs, and we got a little bit of engineering research from that. Um, don't know what other anomaly was that we researched or we found, but uh, we did go ahead and start building mining stations on those, and we upgraded a couple mining networks, and we're starting to upgrade those power plants. So that's where we're at this point. I think about 4 or 5 months had passed, so nothing too major. We got a new anomaly here. One of the small moonlets orbiting this gas giant has been identified as a promising mining site. A more thorough survey will have to be conducted to determine whether a mining operation would be feasible or not. Let's go ahead and research that since we can. We don't really have any energy, so I'm not going to expand our research into this yet until we at least upgrade these two. I will go ahead and continue building up the fleet, though, because it's just that important. I do like trying to get up to about 7 or 8 ships. That way, whenever the first pirates spawn in this game, you can defeat them without taking any losses. I think we'll do a really cool thing where we'll do flagships, which is every time we gain the ability to build a larger ship. So like, say we'll have 25 corvettes and then we build one destroyer. We will name that first destroyer, but we won't name any of the rest. That way we can say we sort of have like a flagship, and we'd say one of you guys can name that flagship.
Construction project concluded.
I did go ahead and have the music playing this time. I like the music in this game. Drinking me some Gold Peak tea. Love it. Oh.
System survey concluded without incident. Research concluded.
At research speed finish, let's go ahead and get deflectors. We do have a decent amount of influence. Let's see what kind of edicts we can do. I don't really want to do these because if I do that, it's not really going to be too worth it. Maybe the happiness might be worth it.
Project concluded.
Nah, we'll just wait because we'll have to be building a frontier outpost pretty quick. Let's go ahead and get a. We'll get another. We'll get one more corvette, and then we'll go for another science ship. Either of our two scientists. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get Mergtar or Mergtor. Researching that. If any of you guys want any specific planets or ships, or maybe even leaders named after you, go ahead and put it in the comments, and I'll do it. If you want any of these planets or stars that are within our borders named after you, you can do that too. I always think it's really cool when you name like the moons and stuff of your planets. Go ahead and plug my computer in. Yeah, let's go ahead and get that third science ship going.
Construction project concluded.
So I guess my recordings are gonna, for a while now at least, are gonna pretty much have my dogs eating their food in the background constantly until I can get a desk and put it in our side room. Right now I'm just sitting at the kitchen table, so as soon as I get a desk, we'll have our own quiet place to do these in. I'm gonna go ahead and tell this giant ship to go there because I want to get a frontier outpost there and there as quick as possible. Just checking to see if there's might be multiple anomalies in those systems. You can... What is this? Most of the asteroid has been laser chiseled with great precision in the likeness of a small Nautilus temple or large shrine, a shrine to the untold great destroyer deity of old Nautilian face. The temple has been tumbling through the quiet space for far longer than we have been capable of spaceflight, which is disturbing at best, terrifying at worst. Naturally, Science Officer Merg Tor urges us to search for more stellar objects that match the characteristics of this space temple, and has uploaded a list of likely candidates in nearby systems to the situation log. Then a looking we shall go. I think you can actually get Fanatic Spiritualist out of this, but I think you can also get some other rewards out of this event chain. We're gonna try. So it's like an old faith that went extinct on our worlds in favor of materialism. Pirates. Yeah. Always like their big ships that have like the asteroids like built into them. Oh, that one didn't like jumping into that system. Let's grab the heritage site. That way we can upgrade this. Faster we get those discovery traditions out, the better. I think we're actually going to go for a fourth science ship. But if I'm going to do that, I'm going to need more energy. So I'm going to go ahead and transfer that. And whenever that building completes, we'll just switch out these two. I don't actually know how to check and see if I'm getting my audio or not, so I hope I am. Let's go ahead and get that one. It's a really good trait to have on your researching scientists. So we got a 22, a 10, and a 24. Got some really good planets. I think we're gonna do the... No, let's go ahead and get the engineering facility. The robo modding is really good though. Takes a tier 5 to do that. I'm gonna go ahead and track these on the map. That way we can send some ships to investigate. Well, I think it actually requires like a tier 2 scientist in order to do those, so we'll wait until this one finishes and then we'll send him here and then here and then all the way up around here to this one.
Construction project concluded. Anomaly found.
We'll leave that alone. What was it? Buildings on the surface of a barren world? Let's go ahead and get this frontier outpost building here.
System survey concluded. System survey concluded.
I believe this actually is a event that happens like almost every single time I play. I forget what it's called though. Once we have a scientist capable of doing it at 5%, we'll definitely research it.
Research concluded.
Reflector shields are done. Let us investigate. We'll let that one finish. Do it. Let's go ahead and get
Construction project concluded.
shields on our ships. Or deflectors. Let's get an admiral.
Fleet enhancement supply.
I think we'll do the younger one with the extended weapons range.
Anomaly found.
I think we're going to go ahead and get that spaceport upgrade as well. Since I missed a bit of recording, I think I'm going to actually take us up another year or two before I end this episode, so...
System survey concluded.
This truly is a great game. I really do like it. There's some things that could be better, but it's a game that has developers that are actively working on fixing those issues. At least, I think they are. Let's go ahead and tell this one to survey that. Or research that, the old gods, benefactress. Let's see what this says. Every surface of the benefactress shrine is covered with a complex web of pictograms, seemingly telling a story far more expansive than the molecular fables that survive through the ages on Kronos, though only distantly related to known ancient Nautilus languages. Current technology should allow us to decipher the pictograms given enough time and resources. I believe this was a terraforming candidate. Yeah. But it requires climate transformation. Let's get that Corvette assembly yards. Cheaper Corvettes that build faster.
Anomaly found.
I don't like doing them unless they're at least
Special project concluded.
5%. Deciphering the pictograms in the benefactor's shrine was a much smoother process than anticipated. All linguists involved described the language quickly connecting or clicking in their minds despite its age and complexity. However, the writings are unlikely to make much sense until they are combined with other writs associated with the rest of the quadrumvirate godhead. That's a really small but badass planet at the same time. This one's really good. It's got lots of 2 energy tiles. Well, only 3.
System survey concluded.
I like to have the Betharian stone though.
Construction project.
It's such a good resource. Finished our frontier outpost over here. I'm gonna go ahead and let him survey these before we branch out into that arm of the galaxy. Let's go ahead and tell this guy to come over here and build this frontier outpost as well, because if there's a empire here, I don't want them getting over here to these large planets. Corvette assembly yard's almost done. Start pumping out a small fleet. I like getting this for the Map the Stars Edict. I don't too much like the automatic exploration because I feel like it lowers the chance of discovering anomalies, and the anomalies can be such a boon that I don't think it's worth even losing any purely because you want automatic exploration.
Anomaly found.
Yeah, I don't want you surveying that. Is there another one who could do it? No, I can't tell. Okay, so this is Merg Tor. I don't want Merg Tor working on this one. I want Monarch Phygon. See, that's much better. Much closer, anyway. I don't know about better. I'm gonna have to have him be here because I'm going to need yet another power plant.
Research concluded.
Research concluded. Fusion missiles or mineral processing plant. We haven't really been having too many issues with minerals, so I think we're gonna actually take the weapons. I mean, the minerals are nice it's nice to build your economy early on, but I've seen it go quite a while before tier 2 weapons show up, and
System survey concluded.
I feel like it might just be a better decision to go ahead and take them. Build that physics lab whenever it's done. I think we're going to go ahead and get another construction ship built so that way we can be building frontier outpost and building our economy at the same time. That physics output's good, but there's only 2 physics tiles on here. This world's okay. There's so many large worlds. Look at that, another 22. I feel like if you lower the amount of habitable planets, the populations that can be grown on the planets are actually higher. Like, they're larger. They make up, because there's not as many small ones, there's more large ones. Saiban. Size 12 ocean world. About to have that Unity building finish. Should cut that down by about 30%, I believe, 6 months. Let's see. Abandoned amusement apart. Society and engineering. Cut it down a little bit.
Anomaly found.
Oh, what do we have here? We briefly detected some unusual energy readings emanating from this planet. It might have been a glitch in our systems, or it could have been a sign of something more. Well, at that, guys, I think I'm going to go ahead and see you guys tomorrow. Alright. Got this frontier outpost, built up our fleet, expanded our science fleet, got another construction ship, building our second frontier outpost. I'd say we got quite a bit done today. See you guys in the next one.